approaches. We shall fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. So this is a piece I had to do. Obama claims he's responsible for the oil boom in the United States. Really? Talk about rewriting history. But the truth, as with all liberal communists, is very different. Listen to the former CEO of Shell, John Hofmeister, talking to Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends. Listen to this clip, which includes Obama making that statement. Links on my site. You make your mind up.
I know we're an oil country, and we need American energy, and by the way, American energy production. It went up every year I was president, and that whole suddenly America's like the biggest oil producer and the biggest that was me, people. I just wanted you to.
Wow, there he is in Houston yesterday taking full credit for the booming energy industry after he left office. This time, oil production. Is he rewriting history or is he just stating the fact? Let's bring in John Hofmeister, former president of Shell Oil Company, to react. John, it went up every year that he was in office. Is he wrong about that?
The facts are the facts. And yes, the production did increase throughout his term. But frankly, he had nothing to do with it. This was production in states like Texas, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Colorado, North Dakota in particular. And these were all state decisions made with industry applications for permits. The federal government had no role. And if anything, he was trying to frustrate the efforts by taking federal lands off of the availability list, putting them out, just no more drilling. He shut down the Gulf of Mexico for a period of 6 months, changed the regulations from an average of 60 to 80 pages per permit to 600 to 800 pages per permit. He also never approved the Keystone XL pipeline after dangling all the potential customers for 8 years. And it was in the 8th year when he said no Keystone pipeline. And so I would say that he was not a leader when it comes to energy other than the Clean Air Act or the Clean Power Plan, where he tried to remake the power generation industry without involving Congress, and the Paris Accords, again, without involving Congress. So he tried to do a lot, but it was not in the direction of the kind of energy that President Trump is working on.
Beneficiary of fracking, too, correct?
Absolutely. And fracking, of course, came online about the time that Obama became president, which, again, he had nothing to do with. And the Environmental Protection Agency did a number of studies and were able to demonstrate that fracking did not pollute local groundwater, and so we continue to frack.
So, John, do you find it maddening that the numbers show it does increase and the president's taking full credit for it because in the big picture, you feel he absolutely got in the way?
Well, he was mostly in the way when it came to any carbon-based fuel. But when it came to the actual facts of the matter, because there were areas beyond his jurisdiction, things got done. The industry and the states working together did a remarkable job, which continues to this day under Trump. And so he can take credit for all he wants, but whether people believe him or not, it depends upon, how much history do you really know versus how much history do you want to reinvent?
So John Hofmeister was not on the stage in Houston, but he spoke back here this morning in New York. John, thanks so much.
You bet.
You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist, and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio. That's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.